enemy has only images and illusions, behind which he hides his true motives. Destroy the image, and you will break the enemy.
Einstein? You can call it the art of fighting without fighting.
The art of fighting without fighting? Tell me some of it.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the BoxState Boys podcast. Joined as always by Os at Osman_BSB and Jakey at King Sanchez 70. I am your host, Steven at Zamora_NBA. How you guys doing today, man? Beautiful day, huh?
Doing beautifully on this Palm Sunday that I just learned about today.
We did just learn about Palm Sunday. We were guessing it was a day about palm trees, and it kind of was. And then
Steve actually guessed that. I thought it was more like a hand palm, just because I don't know. Jesus had palms, you know what I mean? So I thought I had something. So this is a Christian holiday that I never knew about. Palm Sunday.
Yeah.
They palm what, leaves? Is it leaves?
Yeah.
At his feet.
It could have been considered like a basketball holiday. You could palm a basketball.
I used to be able to anyway.
Yeah.
Before the diabetes.
Damn. That's how, that should be that to you, man. I'm sorry.
No, I can still do. I just haven't palmed it. I just haven't had the opportunity to before the diabetes.
You should do, why don't you use basketball as cardio, man?
I don't know what to fucking play with.
True.
Consistently. I
got to start going back. I'm going to take the boys this summer. Start going back to that gym over there.
I'll go with you, man. And actually, Johnny, I just talked to Johnny. Shout out John P. That's my boy. That's my brother, Jonathan Perez. Maybe we'll have him on here one day. He's a great man and stuff. But I actually talked to him the other day, and that's what he was talking about, is that he wants to start balling again. I was like, oh shit, I'm down, fool. Like, that's sick. That'll be fun.
Yeah, that'd be fun to start hooping again. It was pretty fun when I would go with the boys and stuff, but I'm getting old, man. My knees would start hurting and all that stuff. So,
and that's the thing. Like the good Lord, and all His infinite wisdom has given us shit ankles, man. We got the ankles of a young person, of a young frail person. You know what I mean?
Yeah. For people that don't know, I've broken my ankles 3 times and sprained them multiple more times after that. So by the time I was like 16, I had the ankles of like a 68-year-old. So,
and I've sprained the shit out of my ankles like more times than I could, count and remember. Yeah. That's actually what made me stop playing basketball. That's because, like, man, fuck, like spraining my ankles, like I can't afford to like miss a week of doing shit. You know what I mean? At this time in my life.
Yeah, I don't know if I could just like walk around on a sprained ankle like I used to. Like,
especially because your job is laborious, you know what I mean? Like you need to be able to walk around.
On my feet the whole day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd be on my feet 24/7.
What about you, your boy? What do you feel about playing basketball? Do you love it? You miss it?
Yeah, it was fun.
With the homies.
Yeah, I miss football more.
Oh fuck, man!
I'm
far away from doing that.
We used to play some crazy ass football, huh?
Hell yeah! I used to love football. Remember, we just used to do that shit all day. Just wake up, fucking go hit the park, just basketball, football, whatever motherfuckers want to do, wrestle and shit.
Yeah, from sun up to sundown, man.
Sunday. I remember we was running foods into the dirt. We'd run a basketball game, run full speed, shut foods down, fucking go smoke some cigarettes, maybe hit a little weed, go back, do that shit again, do that shit on repeat. So yeah, until it's dark outside. Sometimes even after that.
And then the night would come, and then we go out and gangbang. So go tag or some shit.
Take illicit substances. Yeah.
This is the life.
Damn, youth is so crazy, but like, cause like right now, it's like, I don't feel old, but then when I try to do some of the things that I used to do, it's something you simply can't do it.
Yeah, it's just not the same. I mean?
And you don't have that like that pep. Well, I do.
Like explosion.
Yeah.
Yeah, a
Yeah,
quick
yeah,
twitch movement.
being young is just something else. It's just
Yeah, you
there's no
just react
replacement for it.
fast.
Yeah. That's true. I mean, we're still young. We're still mad young, I guess,
Yeah,
compared to other things. But
compared to
not
people older.
a 16-year-old
Yeah.
kid, 29-year-old man. There's gonna be a difference in movement there, no matter what, you know. Because
Yeah,
I'm about the same size as I was in fucking high school, but I don't have that. Like I don't know, like you said, that quick twitch, fucking stop on a dime shit, that stop and go motor. I had to rev my shit for a little bit before it starts going. You know what I mean?
I wonder if that has more to
Some
do with
some
like mentality too, though, because like I think as you mature, you kind of start to at least for me, like I feel like I think about things before I do them now a lot better, you know, like
Yeah.
because most things in my life nowadays you have to kind of consider things before you actually do them so that you don't make mistakes and shit. Whereas like when you're a kid, you kind of could just do shit on the fly because you don't know fucking right from wrong anyway. It's like I wonder if there's more
Yeah.
almost like a mental block within like your neurotransmitters where like they won't fire yet because it takes a second for you to think about what you're doing before you do it, you know, because you just kind of grown
I
accustomed to doing that over and over.
I think there's definitely something to that. Just because I don't know, like me too. Like even now when I run, I'm very careful about where I step because I don't want to sprain
Mm-hmm.
my fucking ankle. I don't want to get hurt. Like
Yeah,
back in the day, like yeah, like you said, I would just fucking run. You know what I mean?
you just
I
run.
didn't even care where my feet were going. Yeah,
Yeah,
I was just stepping on where the fuck I stepped on. I just know I had to go. You know what I mean? I agree. And like this is the thing I was thinking about too. Is like there's a difference between like fundamental strength and actually like applicable strength. Like if all your muscles and all your energy and your body is just used for doing like just structured lifts as opposed to someone who like works construction or works football. Like who actually earns their strength and their cardio through application.
yeah,
That's a different person there. You know what I mean? That's a different type of strength. Like
yeah. It's like your muscles intake that exercise and like use it differently or something, you know, like they
'cause
it all
muscles
goes
definitely have
towards the muscle,
stamina.
but it's like
Yeah.
yeah, but it's almost like there's different fibers within the muscle that get used.
Like you could definitely like I don't know, just lifting is not enough. Like you actually have to use your strength and be able to use it in application. And the range of motion strength training and shit, like that shit is it's very I don't know, it's paramount. Like that, I think that's the best way to be healthy is like because if you think of like an animal, like a cat is the way it is, or like a tiger, all this shit is because they're constantly running, hunting, lifting. Like that's its life. And ideally, that's what our bodies are used for too. Like our bodies would have to, like in the wild, we'd have to be able to run and lift and constantly climb shit. And,
Like those like I seen a video too where this one guy he was like I think he was like not an athlete, but he was good at like camping and he was like one of them dudes that was like always out in the mountains
yeah,
and shit
an
like that.
outdoorsman.
Yeah. And I guess he went to Africa and hung out with this tribe and the tribe the way they do shit like they I guess they were chasing some animal and they like fucking hit it with the bow and then they'll chase it for like fucking like the entire day. Like they'll shoot that shit at fucking 9 in the morning and they'll chase that shit till 7 o'clock at night until that shit finally fucking like
Bleeds
lays
out and
down
shit.
and bleeds out or something. And he was like, I couldn't do it. He's like, I don't know how the fuck they do it. He's like, I was after an hour, yeah, I'm an outdoorsman, like, you know, like an hour without water just running and shit, you know, I'm like, damn, I'm starting to get tired and stuff and they just keep going. Like they don't stop for water. They don't do like he's like I was getting like scrapes and cuts and shit all over my legs from like their bushes and shit. And like their skin is thick. Like it's like their
Yeah,
skin has adapted to all of it. So like they don't get cut. They don't get scratched by none of it. Like they're running through thorn bushes and shit and like all kinds of shit. He's like they're just a different breed. They're made for that. Like they're just
that's sick.
them doing that
People
over and
forget we're
over.
fucking animals. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like we're supposed to be able to do shit like that. Well, yeah, we're supposed to like if you look at a cat, bro, like they say cats don't even have like the ability to get thirsty. Like they have to remind themselves to drink. Like they do it cognizantly, but like how we're constantly just like with a little thing of water and like we have to have everything like I don't know, as an animal, you drink water when you're thirsty and that's it. You don't need a fucking constant flow of
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. He
Like
said them fools just they'll run the entire day, not drink a bit of water, and then they get home with their animal, and then they celebrate, and that's just how they live.
And
You know,
like how
then they'll
people get
drink.
super
They'll
buff
eat.
and shit. Like you're supposed to have some muscle to you, but you're not supposed to be like a fucking ball of muscle. Like
Yeah,
you would never be like that in the wild. Like I
yeah,
think in the wild you're more of a slim down, but you do have like muscle to you, like slim muscle. You know what I mean?
yeah.
You're able to run is what you're really gonna be able
You're
to do.
slim fit.
You're slim fit, slim thick.
Yeah. Slim thick.
Like so,
Oh,
like
yeah.
when you guys lift, because I know both of you guys have lifted, and you guys were both, you know, in sports and stuff. Like, what, like, I guess, what was your like? How would you focus your body when you were able to?
When I
That's what
was,
exercise I was doing, or whatever training we had going on.
No, but like
yeah,
you're a lineman, right? So like, would you focus on your chest, or would you focus on like your what muscle groups? I
I would
guess
focus on my chest, my arms, and my legs, like all of it.
for that punch. But like for I
For
know
that
for like
power.
running backs focus a lot on fucking leg strength. Like that's all running back like weightlifting pretty much is. Like the
yeah.
majority of it is for like leg
Yeah.
shit.
That's
When I
what
was
it
in
is. Legs and arms and chest.
when I was in high school, I was in weightlifting class for like 2 years, but like it was high school. I was like vain, so I was just trying to get my fucking arms and like chest big and shit. Like I
Yeah.
almost like never work. You know what's crazy is like I have really fucking strong legs, like really naturally. Like I never worked on my legs over there, but I would do the leg presses, and I was like the strongest one in the class, like by far. I used to do like fucking like 2-3 plates on each side and fucking leg press them. And like I never trained my legs. Like I fucking hated doing legs. All I
Well,
would do
even
is arms and chest and shit.
like you have big calves. Like even
Yeah,
just naturally, like you have
yeah,
big
I
ass
didn't know
calves.
that.
That's a lot of muscle. Yeah.
Yeah, like when I was over at the liquor warehouse, I remember one day because I was wearing shorts, and my homie David, like he worked out a lot, but he was like a skinny kid, and he
Yeah.
was like sitting there smoking a cigarette, and he used to like kneel down, you know, and smoke cigarettes while we were like standing there, and he was just like looking at my legs, and I was like, "What's up?" And he's like, "Dude, your fucking legs are huge, bro. I couldn't imagine getting kicked by you. That shit would fucking suck." And I was like, "Yeah, I guess." I was like, "I didn't think about it, but I guess I do got some pretty big legs." He's like,
And
"Yeah, dude, your fucking
you're
legs are
strong, bro.
huge."
Like your jobs, you definitely earned your muscle through application. Because like when you're able to lift that 40-pound weight, that shit's hard to do. That shit's fucking
Yeah.
heavy. A
Well,
40
that's
pound
how
weight,
I
that's a
think
good
that's
push.
like how you said it's applicable, you know, because like
Mm.
the way I lift windows all day is like that, you know,
That
it's like lifting with my arms, just like that same motion. But like I'm sure like other motions that you do with your exercises, like I wouldn't be able to do them because like I don't use my muscles that way, you know.
like I guess the kind of strength I try to focus on is like I don't know. I just put like I wear weight vests all the time. You know what I mean? I try to push my muscles to their limit, and I want them to have stamina over kind of power. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
Like I like for my muscles to have stamina. Like I got the 40 just because like I just had a 30 and it was just too easy for me. So I was
yeah,
like, okay, well let me start bulking up more and shit. But I like when I want to go long reps, I use that 30 and I'll fucking just do tap outs, like 4 tap out sets with
yeah,
fucking 30s and shit. And then same thing when I run, like I wear a fucking weight vest. So like it's like
yeah,
and then like there's this tree. So I'll run, it's about a 2 mile run. So I'll run as much as I can. Like yeah, I'm getting better. Like I can almost run the whole route now without getting tired. But I'll fucking run and then up this hill. I'll run up this hill by the crib. And then there's this tree. And like over the sidewalk, like the tree kind of hangs. And I jump up there and I do as many fucking pull-ups as I can at the end of my run.
nice.
Fucking then I'll
And
like
you have a good little area to run to around too, because
yeah.
like your neighborhood is real hilly and like you got
That's
like
good terrain.
even that Hoffman is just like you have all that grass like in the middle way thing and stuff. Like
It's a
that's
very
a
good
cool little
place to
area.
train.
You got parks all over there and stuff. Yeah,
And like
walls all over.
a gym
You could do
definitely
some
helps.
parkour.
But like a gym definitely helps. But like people have to, I think people should be more creative with the way that they exercise. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
for
You
sure.
can do whatever the fuck you want. Like
Yeah,
even if you just wearing a little wrist, like weights on your wrist, just doing your normal everyday shit, you're gonna get muscle from that.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Just
yeah.
resistance. It's all about resistance.
Shit. That's why like Rocky fucking trained chasing chickens and cutting wood
Yeah.
and stuff like that. And then you see the Russian dude goes in like these cybernetic fucking chambers and like, you know, ice baths and all that crazy stuff.
Yeah,
So there's a
scientist.
million different ways. Yeah, there's
Uh,
and everything in between there. You can do fucking a little bit of both of those. You know,
Yeah.
there's a million different ways to fucking get yourself going.
It does feel good, and like I don't know. I don't think all like humans are unique. Well, I guess I am. I think a lot of humans are, but like I'm such a bitch, bro. Like I fight with myself every day to do the shit that I do. Like some days I wake up, I'm like, hell yeah, let's get it. You know what I mean? Like I do have days like that. But like there's a good quote that I heard from Joe Rogan that like you you're not gonna like you're hardly ever gonna wake up motivated, but you could wake up every day disciplined. You know what I mean? So not every day you're not gonna wake up and want to do what you have to fucking do. But that discipline, it doesn't matter how you feel. If you're disciplined, it's gonna happen no matter what, and it's gonna look the same as if you were motivated. Like and so like every day I'm just such a bitch, bro. Like every day I wake up, I'm like, fuck. I like when I have to run, I'm like I had like all these excuses. I like from the minute I wake up to the minute I actually fucking run, like my mind is just constantly making excuses. Oh no, you could do it this day. Just eat lighter today. You could fucking lift instead of run. Like, and finally I'm just like, just fucking run. Don't be a bitch. Put on your fucking shit. Put on your headphones. Go out there and like once I actually step out the house, then it's easy. It's gonna happen. But it's like getting out the fucking house and. You know, and then by then I'm like, all right, and I feel good. I got some good little music going on. I'm like, all right, well, let's fucking run. And then the minute I get back to the crib, like I feel so much better. Like it's good mentally because I'm like, okay, I accomplished that. Like I feel good, you know, like I done something tight today. And then also like my body feels better. My heart beats more. Like it feels like it beats more efficient for the rest of the day and shit. Like, but yeah, I think
like a little bit of like an extra pep in your step. You have like some energy. Yeah.
Like you feel like you know how that shit feels, man. Like it feels good. Like you just feel good for the rest of the day. You know what I mean?
I remember for a little while there, I was going like to the gym and I would wake up even like because I was working for Uber Eats, so I could wake up whenever. But I would wake up at like 7 a.m. and go hit the gym. And I did that for like a month, like once a week for like a month. And like that shit was cool. I was like, damn, this shit like really makes you fucking like get your day going. Like it sets your day off nice. Because like then you have the rest of the day ahead of you. You already feel like you accomplished a bunch of shit. Like it's crazy.
Like that's what they say. Like your heart, you're supposed to you push your heart to its max BPMs at least once a week, like for at least 30 minutes. Like rigorous fucking run full speed, fucking rigorous activity that gets your heart going. You're supposed to do that at least once a week, and I guess that's good for long-term heart health. That's how
Yeah.
Get up and get moving.
You gotta get that shit moving so all that shit don't clog up and stuff, and otherwise that shit just sits kind of still.
Like all the animals that could like penguins and turtles, like what they do is like when they go underneath water, they slow their heart rate. So your body releases oxygen, like their bodies release oxygen more slowly. So that's why they're able to hold their breath. Like they could just sit there and hold their breath, slow down their heart rate, and then their body just trickles in oxygen as they're underwater.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like us, we don't really. Well, you could work on it, but we don't kind of have that. But like humans are so fucking weird. Like our mind is supposed, and our soul and our willpower is supposed to account, and our decision making that accounts for everything we are. Kind of, you know what I mean? Like we can't hold our breath. We don't have claws and shit. We're fucking like spongy. Even when we're buff as fuck, like we're not like a goddamn tiger or a bear. You know?
Yeah, like you can have a guy that's fucking like The Rock or fucking giant fucking human being, right? And that fool is just like he might get as strong as like a fucking chimp. Where like a fucking chimp was like half his size, but that motherfucker is like just as strong. Like that fool.
You could shoot the shit out of him. That's the thing. Yeah, how strong? One shot to the fucking dome piece and you're fried, son. Yeah. But like, do that shit to a fucking bear. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You better have a big ass fucking gun if you want to shoot at a bear.
Do that to an elephant.
Yeah, exactly. Like we're not made to like. It doesn't matter how fucking buff, strong, all that shit. One shot to the fucking dome piece, you're fucked.
Like zombies.
I don't. What do you guys think about zombies? Like, do you think that would be like?
I think it might happen.
But like, wouldn't they just decay fast? Like, why are they super strong and shit?
That's
like,
what I always wonder.
They eat people. They don't feel like it's just like their main functions, like walking.
Like I think if we have zombies, they're not going to be decaying. I don't think they'll be like, you know how they look like dead and shit? I don't think they would look like that. I think they would look like this, but their brains and shit would be fucking fried.
Their eyes would probably be fucked, son.
Yeah, I think their eyes, like they might have bad skin, cuts all over the place, but I don't think they'll be like decaying.
That's why I like The Last of Us zombies. I think that's just shit's such a cool concept because like that fungus already does that to bugs. So all you have to do is apply it to humans, and like that's how they would be. So like you can kind of see how they would, But as far as like virus, like you fucking like old school zombies, like they get a bite on their wrist, and all of a sudden like part of their fucking skull is missing, and their fucking brains are like falling out, and like their jaws falling off. And it's like, how the fuck did a virus do this shit? Like the fuck wouldn't they just like be people just like sick, and then Your
That'd
brain
be
just doesn't
because
work right
that's because
anymore.
the zombies were eating people, and then the leftovers returned to the zombie.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
If you get bit in the wrist, yeah, you have a piece of your wrist missing.
But
Yeah.
like, and then you like die, and all the other zombies around you, or yeah, would just swarm you, eat you, and then
I
you
think
come
everyone
back.
would just fucking
fucked
die.
up.
Like I think if there were zombies and if there were decaying zombies, they'd probably be around for like a month. Like everyone would just be a zombie for a month, and then there'd be nothing around anymore. You know what I mean? They'd fucking die. All that shit would just
Yeah,
What
die.
if
exactly.
what if that shit was just like a sickness where like you know how you get COVID for like a week or something? You just get like the zombie virus for like a week. Where like you're like a zombie and you eat all these fucking people, you do all this crazy shit, but then like a week after you're just normal again and you're just like the virus left your body and you're just like
You're
person
not
again.
done eating people.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That
See,
shit was
and
crazy, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know where like I know what's that guy's name? The guy who he created zombies, right? That one guy back in the day. I forgot his name. I guess
George
is
Romero,
behind.
is that who it is?
Yeah, George. Yeah, because he's the guy on Call of Duty that he's the director, huh? And he like
Yeah.
chases you around. He's all big and shit.
George A. Romero.
Yeah. So like, I wonder what his inspiration was. Like, why he thought zombies were like that. Or like the whole idea. The idea is kind of crazy.
I don't
Something
I don't think
eating itself.
they were it was a virus at first, wasn't it? It's just like corpses coming back to life. Like
Yeah,
Night
the
of the Living
undead.
Dead. Yeah, Night of the
Yeah.
Living
Yeah.
Dead. Like
Yeah.
so I think
That's a zombie, right? Like
that's probably
something that's never died. I don't think it's a zombie. I think it's something else.
yeah, true. That's
Do you
like
think
the
there'd be
definition
zombie
of a zombie.
animals?
I think that there already is.
It's like rabies. There was that fucking movie where they did that, where they had rabies, like in a. Did you guys ever see that? It was like
Yeah, quarantine.
quarantine. Yeah, they put them in
Yeah.
that apartment building and they just quarantined the building, and like them fools all had rabies. That movie
That
was
one-
nuts. That fool flew off the fucking balcony
Yeah.
thing and like broke his legs and just got up and started like walking towards them. I was like, oh hell no, whose legs were like poking out.
But that's what happens in animals too, bro. Is like they can't help it. Like they
Yeah.
just become rabid.
Cujo,
Cujo.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly,
who
bro.
got bit
And,
on
like,
the nose by a bat.
that's so crazy, bro. Like
But imagine a zombie dog, like a zombie version of that. Shit wouldn't stop ever.
brains are crazy, bro. The way brains work, it's insane.
It's the puppet master, and we're just the body is just the puppet. It just does whatever the brain
And like
wants.
there could be things that are happening to it, like a sustained like a headshots, like taking trauma to the head, bro. That shit affects your brain so crazily, like in unpredictable ways.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah, I completely underestimated how concussions were until I got that one. I was like, oh, that's just like a headache or something, or I had no idea. I was like, maybe you get a little dizzy. That shit's crazy as fuck. Having a fucking concussion sucks ass. I was getting mad
sucks.
sick, fucking dizzy
Can't
all
think
the time.
straight.
Yeah, can't think. Like you have sick fog in your brain, like you can't think right.
It's a horrible feeling, man.
Yeah, concussions are terrible, man.
Do you guys
damage
ever deal with
suck.
brain fog?
When I was smoking
Not that
flower,
much.
I noticed fucking makes you like real foggy.
Yeah, I agree.
Like even
But
the
you-
pen, like even these, like you get a little bit of fog, but it's not nearly as bad as the flower.
I'm able to focus. But what, like,
Yeah,
you don't get brain fog at all, yo boy?
Not really.
How old are you?
26.
Oh, shit, give it 2 years.
yeah.
You'll have brain fog.
Yeah, there was like I'm telling you, I smoked a bunch of flower for like a week straight, and like I fucked up at work so much, I was forgetting everything. Like I wasn't thinking
hate that
straight at
shit.
all, and then like I stopped for like 2 weeks and didn't smoke anything, and like my mind cleared up again, and I could remember everything. I couldn't remember stuff. Like if somebody told me something, like oh don't forget, like next Tuesday we have to do this or whatever, next Tuesday
Yeah.
would come and I would fucking forget it. I wouldn't even think about it, But
Yeah.
then now, like when I'm at work, they're like, "Oh, don't forget this shit in like 2 weeks." I'll be like, "I bet." Easy.
Yeah.
I remember that.
But you're kind of like just a naturally forgetful person. You forget a lot of shit.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I think because I was always a naturally forgetful person, and that's what made me like when I was young start smoking weed. It was one of the excuses I had. I was like, I'm forgetful anyway. Like the shit, I'm just gonna smoke weed anyway. It's not gonna do anything. But like I notice now, like when I
The
don't smoke
difference.
flower, like now smoking flower, I'm like, oh damn, because this is the clearest I've bought in like forever.
What about you, boy? Do you notice any differences in weed, like the way it makes you think, opposed to when you're sober?
Makes me think stupider. So I know.
What flower?
No, but like when you're not high and you like, because like they say it takes months for your brain to recover. Like when you stop smoking weed, I think it takes like 3 or 4 months for your brain to return back to normal.
I can see that.
Have you noticed the difference in like the way you think? Like, because you were sober for a little
Yeah.
bit, right? Where you didn't smoke for a long ass time. Did you
Yeah,
notice?
you can notice it. Like it's just, it feels like you like have more energy through the day.
Yeah, I agree with that too.
Yeah, that's true.
Like you're not waking. Like you don't need to get high. Like you can get home, just relax, take a shower, watch some TV.
But I think also
And
just
then
like
be,
with
like,
everything,
focus as fuck at work.
you could heavily medicate on weed. Like you could like even now, bro. I don't overindulge, I guess, in weed. Like back then, bro, I used to be like just straight smoke everything, like all I could, all that, like all like throughout the day. You know what I mean? I'm gonna smoke a joint now, smoke a fucking dab in like half an hour, then smoke, some more of this shit, hit a bowl.
As soon as I start coming down, I gotta hit something else.
Yeah. And now I kind of let myself just glide from high to high. You know what I mean? I don't get too high and I don't get, well, I'll get too low. Like there'll be times when I do kind of sober up throughout the day, but I try not to like over smoke until nighttime, until close to bed.
Yeah, I'm gonna start slowing down again too, because like last week I smoked like fucking. I was thinking about that actually yesterday. I was like, damn. From the second I get home, I'm smoking, and then I go to sleep high, and then I go to work, and at work is the only time I'm not high. So at home, whenever I am home, I'm high. So I was like, I need to fucking chill out, like just fucking smoke every other day or something like that.
When I'm at home, I try to stay a little buzzed. Like I'll wake up in the morning before I go on my run and just take a little tiny hit, and just kind of get a little head change. Yeah. But like, I don't know. Everything in moderation, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Some people can't smoke weed for shit. I was one of them. Or I still am. Like if I wanted to just get high as fuck all day, I wouldn't get shit done. Like I had to kind of like I don't know. Some people could just smoke mad fucking weed and be productive all fucking day. Like I'm not one of those people. I had to kind of balance myself out.
I used to tell myself I was, but I'm not.
Yeah.
It's a lie to myself. Yeah, I'm so productive. I'm the best pothead ever. I do so much shit.
Do you still do that, your boy, or do you stay sober when you do stuff?
I stay sober.
Me too. Do you still smoke a bunch of weed?
Only when I'm in Colorado when I get it.
Fuck, you're still young, food. 26 is young. Now that I think about like even between 26 and like 28, 29, that's a different person, kind of. Like 26 is still a young man, like a young guy.
Yeah. I'm not as young as I used to be. I can't smoke like I used to. That shit fucking yeah.
Well, smoke. You don't have the access to it. I bet if you lived out here and you were able to like buy weed and whenever you wanted, you'd probably be still smoking like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
I can't hang with you. Like you fucking just straight smoke. Yeah.
I just take straight dabs all night off that fucking nectar collector or that rig.
Like you'll smoke pens with fucking like joints and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta do one or the other now. I can't do both them shits.
I'll do both, but then I'll have an anxiety attack, and
that's what I'm saying.
I just chill off that shit. It's fuck.
I ain't no bitch. I ain't gonna tell you I'm freaking out, but I probably am.
So like in the IRL pod food, like the first half of that shit, I was having a sick ass anxiety attack. Like I was about to start screaming and shit. I was like, no, just get through it, and then it goes away. And that's the thing I tell myself too, is like, just from my experience with drugs and all this shit, is like, give it half an hour, and if you feel if it's getting worse, then fucking do something. You know what I mean? Like it's just time. Shit comes down with time.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm sorry for interrupting the broadcast, but I had to get your quick attention. All right, I got a homie. He makes these wonderful shirts. If you like this shirt I got going on, Nikola Jokic, Jamal Murray, as the White Man Can't Jump cover. When I saw this, I was like, I gotta have that. So to get yours, you got to go to Lurk Designs. All right, that's lurkdesigns.bigcartel.com. Check out some of his work, man. I'm telling you, he makes the best graphics. And on top of that, the t-shirts are super comfortable. They're a great fit. Go check him out right now. I'm telling you. As soon as you're done with this podcast, go get you some Lurk, man, because you ain't right without it.
Fuck, bro. Like the last time I drank, like for real, I drank 2 fucking those 0.75 milliliter fucking those big ass, like not the super big ones, but like the Jamesons. I drank 2 of those, and I killed a rack of fucking of Trulies. I was fucked up,
Damn,
bad, like
son.
blackout drunk. Because I started off little, bro. Like I'll drink like a seltzer, I'll drink like this, like maybe a little shot, and then fucking buying 2 gallons of fucking scotch and all this fucking Irish whiskey and fuck. So I was like, nope, that's not for me. I'm not doing that shit no more. I'm not drinking no more. It's not worth it. Fuck
It's
all
not
that.
fun to get that drunk.
It is. That's the thing. It is. I have to get that drunk if I drink.
See, it's not fun.
Otherwise, why are you drinking, huh?
President.
What's the fucking point if I'm not blackout drunk, fucking punching stuff, talking shit? Fuck.
Yeah.
Just to have a good, nice night.
Now, there's some people that like I don't know. People have to know themselves, man. Like there's some people could just drink like a motherfucker. What do you guys feel about
Just
alcohol? What's
get
your
off.
relationships with alcohol?
I
Or,
don't
how
like
do
it
you,
that
what do you
much
think about it?
anymore. Like maybe I drink every now and then, but not like.
Like what
I
puts
don't
you
drink at
off
all.
of it?
It's like all my medical stuff. Like I couldn't drink for a while. Like I drank the on the. Like the last time I really drank was probably 4th of July.
When I was out there?
Yeah, and then after that I took one
shit.
shot when I got done with surgery,
Oh damn.
and then I had a Mike's last night,
What was your shot?
a Fireball,
Mm,
the good old classic.
yeah. How about you, Steve?
Well, I'll drink if it's like if
Yeah.
it's like a social thing, for out or something, doing something. I'll have a drink, but I just don't like. I don't want to get drunk anymore. I don't have no desire to like get drunk. That shit
That's
just doesn't sound fun to me anymore.
Like if I'm
Like,
out partying, I'll like refuse to drink. Like I'll be the driver. Just let me get high as fuck.
Like I just want
Me
like
too.
a
All the
good
time.
buzz is where I'm like, that's fucking good. That's all I want. Like right when I'm just starting to feel it, and you're just like, yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, man. Like I think what I did what I did when I went to Hawaii, I went on that whale boat, right? And I took a shot of Jameson, and then Linda didn't finish her Patron, so I finished her Patron. But I think if I do something like that, I'm gonna take a shot. I think of some good liquor, because if I go out, I want to go out drinking some good shit. You know what I mean? Kind of settle those
Yeah.
nerves a little bit. Because I was scared, bro. Like I was nervous. I was like, fuck, I'm really gonna go out in the middle of the ocean and look for fucking big ass whales on a little raft boat. Like, oh, this is fuck. So I was
Yeah.
like, let me take a shot of some shit. And I don't know. I don't like being drunk anymore either. I hate it.
Would
I
you
hate
compare
it.
It's
that
not fun.
experience to like going in like on a roller coaster or something, where it's like something that's
Drinking
you're
or
nervous
the
about?
whale boat?
No, the whale boat.
I just, I don't know. Being in the middle of the ocean is fucking scary to me still. It's still very,
Yeah.
I feel
There's all kinds
insignificant. I
of
feel
scary big
powerless.
shit out there.
Yeah, exactly. I feel powerless in the fucking ocean, I think.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
for me to just, it's hard for me to kind of surrender all power like that.
You're just a
You know?
snack out there.
Exactly, bro. And like even to like the one thing we were looking at, I think gray whales or some shit. Like I think it's not a blue whale, you know what I mean? But they're like when you see the whale's tail and they do that thing and you see the tails come up, they're fucking 50 feet long. So their head is 50 feet into the fucking water. You just see the tip of their fucking tail. You know what I mean? It's a big ass fucking animal. Every time you see a whale's tail, they're fucking underneath the ocean all crazy. You know what I mean? And just to
They're
think
far
about
down
that,
there.
I'm like, what the fuck? 50 feet. Like, I'm, fucking barely 6 feet. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's fucking wild. That thing is 10 times bigger
Yeah.
than me. I can't
Imagine
see
if
its
that
fucking
thing
head.
knocked over the boat, dog.
They could do that. They can do whatever the fuck they
Yeah.
want.
They just
We're
swim
just
up
their
and fucking
space.
hit that shit hard.
It's God's way of balancing the world. They make these fools eat fucking krill and shit. Like they can't. They're not.
I said,
They're
can't go
not
and give this
aggressive.
motherfucker teeth, man. This will just
Yeah.
fuck the whole world
Can't make
up.
this
So
fool a
we'll start
man-eater,
fighting
son.
continents and stuff.
That's why when you think about sharks, that's why they're fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Because they eat meat and they're like big as fuck, fast as fuck, ferocious.
They're just a giant head that fucking swims around and eats other fish.
Yeah, it eats anything it can that bleeds. You know what I mean? And has just like not just like we have one row of teeth on top and bottom. That shit just has teeth on teeth on teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
it's just a
just
big ass
nature,
mouth swimming around with full.
Good
fucking
Lord was
blades.
in his bag that day. He said, "Watch this shit."
balance out the ocean a little bit. It's
More teeth.
yeah.
More teeth.
All the
Is this one good to go, God? Put more teeth on that shit. It needs more
Uh-huh.
teeth.
Needs
Yeah.
more. It already got 3 rows in this.
It
Like I said, man, it needs more teeth.
need more teeth.
Make the head bigger. Just make
Fast,
it a
big, and
head
fuck.
with fins and teeth.
make the first versions almost as big as whales.
The
It's a
ocean is
nightmare.
fucking wild if you think about it, bro. That shit is crazy. That's a crazy ass fucking thing.
Just as a concept, Like
Yeah.
if we didn't have an ocean, if we were just like a big ass rock and we were just walking around on, and then we found a planet that had an ocean, we'd be like, what the fuck? Shit just has water all over it and it has all these animals and shit inside of it. That's fucking
That
crazy. Look
shit
at
is
them
so
animals.
wild. It is so wild, and how we can't breathe it and shit. Like it,
Uh,
but we need it to live. Water is such a it's a crazy concept. But yeah, people are scared of the mountains too. Like people like when they come out here to Colorado and they're like, "What the fuck?" You can see mountains all the time. Like they think it's like it's crazy.
yeah, it's scary up there too. Like sometimes when you're driving and stuff, because it's kind of the same thing almost. It's like these things are so fucking powerful, man. Look at this. These are fucking giant fucking like just giant fucking rocks, giant boulders and shit. Like all this shit is huge, and I'm just this little ass car. If one of these fucking like boulders gets dislodged somewhere around here and this
Yeah.
shit just rolls down, I'm dead. Like this shit'll crush me.
Started a landslide and shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that shit's powerful as fuck. When you go through those like some of those small roads through the mountains, it's fucking scary.
Yeah, I agree, man. Like I think oceans and like mountains, forests and shit like that, they're similar in a way that they'll fucking swallow you and you'll never be seen again. You know what I mean? You get lost
Forests,
in the fucking forest, you'll never be found again sometimes.
forests are almost like omnipresent, where they're just like they're almost like menacing. Because like, just imagine like you go through a forest, you don't know how the fuck far you got, and like how do you know you're not like walking in circles? You're just seeing
Mhm.
fucking trees the whole fucking time.
Yeah.
Like I know there's probably ways to track that, and there's ways to, fucking
That's why
keep track of where
compasses
you're
are
going.
so important. So you
Yeah.
can keep track.
But just imagine, like you're like, let's say you landed on a foreign planet that's just a big ass forest. Same deal. Like you don't know how the
Yeah.
fuck how you gonna get out of that?
Yeah,
You're just
exactly.
walking forever through trees. That
You don't know
shit
shit.
suck ass. Get stuck in the Amazon. That's why motherfuckers die. Just like getting stuck in the jungle because it's like,
Oh yeah.
and then you fucking hit a tree and a snake just falls down and lands on your head.
Or in
Or
a
you
desert
fucking
too, bro. How
Trip
the
on
fuck,
a
tiger.
fucking leopard.
how do you know where you're at in the fucking middle of a desert? You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
for real.
Oh, there ain't shit around you.
There's no
That
landmarks
shit
or
was
nothing. You just see
smart.
fucking
The eye can
sand for
see.
as far as you can see. Same thing with the ocean.
You just lay there and get fucking sunburned to death.
That's fucked.
Yeah, it's fucked. Shit is
The
I
planet's
would not want to
crazy.
be stuck in an ocean that far out.
That's beautiful. That's what was scary about going to fucking Hawaii is like, because you're 3 hours flying into the fucking ocean in a fast ass fucking plane. Like if that shit goes down, that means the nearest person to you is fucking 3 hours away on a fast ass plane. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I'm just gonna fucking float here for 3 hours,
Yeah.
and that's if someone comes
Well,
looking
with
for
the
me.
people
Yeah.
at the
That's if
plane,
someone
man.
knows how to fly a plane really sick and can land
Yeah.
that shit on the water and come pick you
Right.
up and stuff like that. But chances are that ain't happening. You can probably have to get on a boat.
They just know where the
That's
plane
gonna
went
take, like,
down, where the
They're gonna
plane's last
send you a bunch of
communication is.
rescue boats.
Yeah.
It's gonna take a long time. You know what I mean? I wonder if they have like I don't know enough about that, but I wonder if they have things out there in case that shit happens. Like I don't know, fucking boats or something that they'll
Like stations or some shit.
like ranger boats or something
I think they kind of count on the traffic that's going through,
to do something about it.
Yeah. Because like I think you're supposed to like call on the radio and stuff and like let people know and stuff, and then like boats around there will get like a notification.
Mayday,
like,
going down, huh?
Yeah. Oh shit, there's some people over there. Let's
Oh,
start
I'll be
going over
scared.
there.
Going
We're an
down
hour
there,
away.
quick.
We gotta fucking start heading that way.
It's anxiety. I didn't let myself think about what was actually happening. Like I'm hurling across the goddamn ocean in this big ass fucking tin can. You know what I mean? I'm like, fuck. I didn't
This
want to think about
big
that shit.
tube.
That's
It's
so
tube
scary,
with
man.
wings.
It flies me in the sky. Oh fuck.
That shit was scary, bro. But I was like, if I could make this flight to Hawaii, then I could fucking go anywhere in this world on a fucking plane. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Let's go to the UK and Japan.
I think I'd go to Japan. I want to go to like the Eastern Europe. I'm gonna go to like,
The Byzantine Empire,
what is that?
like Eastern Europe.
Byzantine? Who's that? Is that a person?
It was Rome was huge. Like back
Oh,
in the
it's
day.
a thing. It's an empire. Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
Byzantine Empire.
Rome. It was all of Rome, and then Rome cut themselves in half, and half was Byzantine, and half was the Roman Empire.
Byzantine.
Amazing.
So, like, what do they believe in?
Orthodox Christianity, I think.
Oh, damn, they were Christians.
Yeah.
Is that shit real right now? Or are you talking about something that exists right now?
No, the Byzantine Empire collapsed a long ass time ago. That's where Istanbul was the capital of it, and the Ottomans, I think, took it over at some point.
How the fuck do you know all this?
Constantinople.
I didn't know that, man.
I like history. I'm
You're
very,
very good with, like,
I was
geography
fascinated
and
with
shit.
with the Roman Empire back in the day. That shit was pretty fucking crazy to me. The fools are nuts. Fools were the biggest empire in the world for like 1,000 years.
It's insane. That is insane to rule that long.
Yeah. They just did it super slow. They just like took
They
over
just held
stuff
on
very
power.
slowly.
Yeah.
That's 10 generations of fucking people. More than that shit.
More than that, yeah.
That's so crazy, man.
People
crazy when you
around
think
a
about
long time
time.
more.
Shit.
Imagine America being around for 1,000
Yeah,
years.
they were so big that they couldn't control their empire, like out east, where like Jerusalem and like Egypt and like all those places out east. So they had to split their empire in half and make it like there was a king of Byzantine, there was a king of Rome. It was
Who is the king of Rome?
I don't remember. I don't remember who it was at that time because I was pretty far in their future. They were around so long. They went from having the king or like a republic where like senators were passing laws and stuff like that to becoming just like a dictatorship with Julius Caesar to like a whole other type of government, and then end up splitting their empire. They went through all kinds of shit, man. They were around a long ass time.
Yeah, you're around for 1,000 fucking years, man. Shit.
Yeah, like imagine
Look
just
at
like
it.
we're around for another 500 years as America, and then 500 years from now, some guy comes into power and just declares himself the king of America, and he really is like he's like the king of fucking America. He's not a president, and then he's around
the
for
king
like
of
they do
North
that for like a
America.
few, I don't know, like 100 years or something, and then they fucking after that, then they're another government.
Now, I can't imagine anything happening to America. That would be insane. Like, imagine something like that. Like, yeah, really happening like that.
Mm-hmm.
Holy fuck! What would you do?
That's how I did, man.
You'd be fucked.
That was because Caesar came when Spartacus died.
Yeah, like you've always been really good with that history and shit. But like, I don't know. What would you say you really liked? You're interested in, Jake?
Science is tight.
The sciences.
Like who found out
Inventors.
how to do it all. Yeah. Benjamin Franklin and fucking Tesla.
Elon Musk.
No, not Elon Musk.
Nikola Tesla.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nikola
Nikola.
Tesla.
And like
Nikola Jokic is way better.
Who would win in a fight, Nikola Tesla or Nikola Jokic?
I got one at Yoke. I don't know. Tesla probably has a gun, a ray gun or something.
he just make his shoes sticky, dog, so he wouldn't be able to move.
Yeah, he'd turn his shoes into magnets, run on the fucking ceiling, and then shoot you with electricity.
And open the wall up with a portal gun and take off.
Jokic would just soundboard shuffle, back you down. You know.
Yeah.
But dodge the X-ray, the ray gun.
Damn. Nikola's not even the best Nikola to ever exist. That's fucked. Nikola Tesla never got 3 MVPs in the NBA. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Huh. He never brought glory to Denver, Colorado. Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy.
He didn't bring a ring.
Now
Let's get him a ring.
that guy was about to unlock humanity for us, man. He was about to give us fucking all free, infinite fucking energy.
What happened to him?
I don't
Somebody
know.
assassinate him?
But they don't use his shit. They don't fucking.
They like to give props to
Edison?
Yeah, Edison. They would give him the credit for all his shit. Let's see. How did this man die? Let's see this.
I'd like to think it's because he created the Frankenstein monster.
He created the
That was
X-ray.
Victor. That was Victor
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein. Yeah.
Oh, look, Tesla was in Colorado Springs.
Oh damn.
He's Siberian.
That's where you lived?
He did experiments out here.
What kind?
Transmitted signals from Pikes Peak to Paris.
Oh damn.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say he did like, I don't know, butt stuff and BDSM and shit like that. Domination, you know.
He came to Colorado Springs for that.
Maybe just because that's what I hear. That's what I think of when I hear experiment. You know what I mean?
He died at the age of 81 from getting hit from a taxi.
He's like, yeah,
cab.
I'm out here to do experiments and also science. You know what I mean? Science stuff.
Here to experiment, explore,
Yeah.
all of this sexually. Explore my sexuality, experience sexuality, experiment with sexuality.
I'm gonna send these waves over to Paris. You know what I mean?
This is dick pics.
Maybe on Pikes Peak. It's all going down. All right.
Orgy on Pikes Peak. They just get the transmission. It's just oh yeah.
Oh, just a bunch of clicks. Oh yeah.
Science.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Oh, he died in 1937 at the age of 81.
Yeah, I said
Damn.
that from a taxi cab hitting him.
God damn.
Oh
Fucked
shit,
up
he
his
really
neck
did.
and broke his ribs. Yeah. He died
Holy
from the
shit.
fucking injuries or some shit like.
Holy fuck. When you hear about someone dying at 81, you never think it's because that fool got hit by a fucking taxi cab.
Smartest guy in the world couldn't fucking calculate.
Oh, he
that
didn't
with a
die from
taxi
that.
cab.
What did he die from? Oh,
He died in 43 at the age of 86. He just died in a room, in a hotel room.
Oh,
Why? He's just too old, probably.
Yeah. Coronary thrombosis, so a type of heart attack.
Hmm.
Wow.
I think that's how people all die, right? It's heart attacks.
A lot of people, yeah.
Well, you could die
'Cause
from
they
your
don't-
head
they don't
your
get
head
their
getting
fucking
chopped off and
cardio.
shit, but- Yeah, exactly. It's all about cardio, man. A lot of that shit is genetic, though. Like heart disease and shit. You could be as healthy as you fucking want, and if it's in your genetics, you know what I mean. You could get that shit.
He just
Ain't
died
shit
of
you
a
can
heart
fucking do
attack
about
in
it.
his sleep, dog, probably.
It's been a benchmark of quality in America for over 25 years, but it isn't reserved for the privileged few. It has air conditioning, power windows and door locks, AM/FM cassette with 4 speakers, and much more. But it isn't an expensive luxury car. It's the Toyota Corolla Silver Anniversary Extra Value Package with savings of up to $700. The Toyota Corolla. You can't buy a more impressive car for less.
Like, you know who really interests me is like warriors and stuff. Great generals, great strategists, I think. And just like there's a lot of people that overcome so much, and that's where I try to kind of draw my inspiration.
Yeah, like those samurais that you were reading about and stuff, and like.
I like samurais, man. I like great fighters, you know,
Vikings.
stuff like that.
Vikings, Ragnar, Lothbrok.
And like to me, like the one thing I learned about from one of my old jobs is that like a leader is a master of human nature. That's what a true leader is being able to read people and know how people are going to act, and just studying. Like to me, people are just so interesting, the way they operate and the way they react to different things. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for real.
I try to just study that, man. I try.
That's crazy too, because like a lot of people don't know that they do a lot of things that are very similar to everybody else. They're like predictable and stuff like that, you know.
It's all about predicting people, and that like you know, because I just have a customer service background, and that's all it is knowing how people are going to react.
Yeah.
I don't want the sending responses, knowing what they're going to say and doing this, and it's just all about mastering people, making people happy, I guess.
Mm-hmm. All right, Jakey, you got a question for the folks at home, man? Let's get this thing wrapped up. We've been on here a minute.
Oh yeah, we have. Good job. That was fun.
Oh, fuck no.
That just went by. That's how you know it's getting fun. You know what I mean? We could just talk.
Yeah, we just have some fun, man.
Yeah, and if you guys want to get on a show, reach out to us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Like, and we'll get a show going for you. And it's not that hard. We want to talk to a lot more of you guys. I think that's really fun, is getting different people in here to talk about this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's really
We
fun.
want to get some good conversations with you guys, man, because we know you guys got some interesting stories that you guys want to get out there. I want to hear some crazy stuff. I want to hear what people have to say, because everybody has like a crazy story. I bet there's some stuff we wouldn't even be able to think about, you know?
Yeah. What's your question there, your boy?
What quote resonates with you the most?
What quote resonates with you the most?
Mine's
yeah.
live, laugh, love.
Live, laugh, love.
Yeah, that's so unique. I've never heard that.
I'm gonna get that shit tatted.
You should, on your shoulder.
A basic ass fucking. If I see that shit when I walk in your house, I'm gonna assume you don't know shit about anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna assume you're the most fucking vanilla person ever.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Fuck, I'm gonna assume you watch the Hallmark Channel.
And you think Golden Girls is the best show because it's so funny.
You like Friends?
Mine is from Abraham.
Nah, that's
Lincoln.
just me hating on Friends. I think Friends. If people say Friends is a good show, I don't like it.
You hate that show? What's wrong with you?
That's right.
There ain't no gangsters in that show for me. I want to see some drama. Then be like, oh, hi, let's just go drink coffee and fucking love other white people. Well, you know what I mean?
See some drama, huh?
I guess they all do bone each other, don't they?
But
For
yeah.
the most part, yeah. I think they've all boned each
That's
other
good
at some
enough for
point.
me. I might give it another shot. Last time I checked in on that was like 10 years ago, and I hated it. But also, I was like fucking wearing goon masks and fucking snorting shit. You know what I mean?
Ain't none of that going on in there, huh?
I couldn't watch Friends.
That shit ain't good. That shit ain't tight.
I didn't relate. You know what I mean? Now I probably will.
Just imagine walking in your room fucking with a goon mask, rolling up a blunt. You just got Pal Yay and stuff, and you got Friends on the TV.
Yeah, fuck you did.
Nah, that as the kids say, I'm not him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not him. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right. Thank you guys so much for if you listen to this. I hope you guys are going to have a wonderful day and enjoy the rest of your podcast or whatever you're going to listen to next. Make sure you listen to some more BSB next.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, and
Smith?
all you guys out there, stay disciplined. You know what I mean? That's the thing. Build that discipline and stay disciplined. That's how you're going to achieve your dreams. That's how you're going to look your best, feel your best. Work at it every single fucking day. And with that being said, guys, you know, as always, physical health is wealth. Mental health is wealth. Love yourself and love the world around you. Thank you for tuning in today. Next time, we'll see you guys.
Peace.
Later, guys.